All right. Welcome to the third attempt of the first TNG podcast.
It's 3 in the morning.
It's 3 in the morning.
It's 3 in the morning.
We've been at this for a while now.
Solid hour and a half.
Yeah, I could cut this out in post. We can bitch about this as much as we want.
We'll bitch about it later.
Yeah. I'm Tanner. With me, as always, is Ethan and sometimes Wesley.
What do you mean sometimes?
Well, you weren't here when we accidentally recorded.
Yeah, that is true.
Time.
We've got. This is
hit-
technically the second podcast.
It is. The first one is outtakes. Actually, the first two are outtakes. They'll be up on Patreon eventually, once I get them edited and figure out where I save them to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that second one was something special.
That second one was a drunken rant from Derek and a half-drunken rant from you about... We won't talk about it.
And
What
like
did I
an
go
eighth
off on?
drunken rant
What?
from me.
Was it not appropriate?
It was appropriate. It was just depressing.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was that.
That was that. No.
That was that
night. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So anyway, let's get to the news.
Should we go back to an intro and just cut all of that out?
Nah,
Or-
fuck it. It's fine.
I mean, you can have some like side conversation that's completely unrelated with your
Yeah.
podcast.
It's all right.
That's what all the good podcasters do.
They mainly just babble.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. I can do that.
Is that? I mean, that's what we're doing right
yeah,
now.
we've spent like a solid at least minute and a half just babbling.
Yeah, all right.
Just babbling, purely
That's
babbling.
fine. Anything but dead air is good, right?
That's
I hope
true.
so.
All right. Let's have some dead air and then get to the news.
Yeah.
All right. First thing in the news is this is the first thing I saw this week. I'm pretty excited about it. His new Shazam suit got leaked by a guy. He's actually a listener of my favorite podcast. Tweeted it at the hosts, and they didn't see it.
Which one is this?
The podcast,
Yeah.
The Weekly Planet.
Okay.
It's good stuff. They have a whole network of podcasts. Like Filthy Casuals is under their network now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, by new Shazam suit, are you talking like comic-wise or like on Injustice or what?
No, they're filming the Shazam movie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm pretty excited. Zachary Levy. I've always said Levy, but I'm pretty sure it's Levi. He's
Fairly good.
he's
They don't know which one it is, but
it's probably Levi. He's the guy from Chuck. I really like Chuck. I'm doing a watch through again right now. He's playing Shazam. I think it's a great choice because he's got to be an adult that looks like he's probably a kid because he's actually a kid that
Who's
just
an
kind of
adult?
turns into an adult.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that sound's going to be in there.
premise of Shazam, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's pretty close to what it is.
I mean, yeah.
Billy Batson,
Batson.
and he says Shazam, and then he's a
Shazam.
big man who can kill Superman.
Yeah, but where does he like derive his powers from?
I can't remember. Some magical nonsense something.
It's a god power, actually.
Yeah, some magical nonsense. It's magic. That's it. That's why it can kill Superman.
Shazam. He can kill Superman.
Yeah, he can kill Superman. It's
Ooh.
like him, Wonder Woman, her sword can kill Superman because it's magic. I'm pretty sure that's it. Off the top.
Speaking
I
of
mean, there's
killing
other
Superman.
ones, but
Speaking of killing Superman,
There's that animated movie, the death of Superman.
yeah, that's gonna be good.
That's
I
in the works or
me
worked
and
or
Amber actually watched Flashpoint, the animated movie, last night, and it's still really good. I'm excited for the animated movies. Oh man, they're doing a Spiderverse movie. It's gonna be animated, but it's gonna be good. Yeah, have you read the Spiderverse comics?
No, I haven't had a chance.
I have a copy.
when are they?
I'll give them to you
When is that supposed to release?
this year. Pretty soon.
A Spider-Verse. It's an animated movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that one. It's got Peter Porker, the Spider Ham.
Peter Porker.
He's an angry
Spider
pig with a
pig.
Spider-Man costume.
Spider Pig.
It's great. What else? Who's got news?
We could talk about Nintendo Direct.
Right.
Was technically yesterday. Today
Did not watch it.
did
You
not
told
watch
me a couple
it,
of things.
but can't
I
live
just
updates.
looked online.
You saw the updates?
Yeah,
I saw the picture for Smash Bros. For Switch.
yeah. So that's the big thing.
I'm excited. I just bought a Switch. I don't know if y'all know. I've had a little bit of buyer's remorse because the only game I've only been playing Breath of the Wild because everyone said I'd love it, and it turns out I do.
Well,
but
we played a little bit of Mario Kart.
I was like, man, I want to play another game on here, and then there just weren't any. We played a little Mario Kart. I've got Odyssey, which is really good, but like I never want to sit down and play it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I was from I don't own one yet. This is a key word, but everything that I played on my brother's, everything that I played on yours, I've really, really enjoyed. But
it needs substance.
It needs Smash. That's exactly what it
Smash
needs.
Bros.
I mean, for me, anytime I've gotten a Nintendo console, I've gotten it purely for Smash Bros.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the cornerstone of Nintendo at
that's
this point.
probably
that's what they do.
It's out there as like, to me, one of the best games
right
you can play. But I mean, since N64, one of my neighbors, his name was Sean, he had one, and so I played at his house, and then he moved. Then I said, "Fuck that! I need my own." So I wouldn't get one.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brothers actually, like, I mean, they were all older than me, so they had all the old consoles, and so I had a 64 growing up playing Smash Bros. And I remember the first time I beat my brother, and it was really nice. It was a nice feeling.
It was a good vibe.
I actually bought a 64 like 2 years ago, just so that I could play Smash Bros. Again. Like
Do you
old
have
school
it?
Smash. No, I sold it.
Well, what the fuck?
Eventually.
I sold it to buy something else. I don't remember. It's because you can just play it on an emulator now. I just play it on an emulator.
It's not the same.
It's definitely not the same. Yeah, but you have to do keyboard and mouse.
Yeah. Master Race.
Yeah, no.
No, you can just map a controller. Whatever. Like you can get a USB N64 controller.
I need that piece of shit 64 controller.
Oh man, that's the worst controller.
That's the fucking worst controller.
Oh man, someone posted a picture on Reddit the other day, and it was like the nunchuck laid next to the N64 controller, and it never hit me that that's just the middle piece of the 64 controller ripped out.
Yep.
Like I'm sure that went around everywhere on the internet when it came out, but it never. You wanna? How many times is that going to do that?
In another hour.
Is that how often that goes off?
Every hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it sat in my room for 3 days.
8 a.m. 8 a.m. That's my alarm. So that's when it's just screaming at you.
Well, that's not long for
I hope it was picked up on the mic. I'm not entirely sure, but for those who don't know, I have like a $13 Casio watch.
and it beeps.
And the other night, I left it here at Tanner's place in his bedroom on his like bookshelf. And did you not know where it was at? Like,
no, I knew right where it was. I just I didn't want to touch it because it's not mine.
Oh, well, you gotta turn the alarm off.
So I was like, I'd just be watching a show. Like I was in the middle of an X-Files episode, and it was getting real tense. Mulder was like rounding the corner with his gun drawn, and then it just beeped at me.
That was just me, because I was 200 miles away. That was just me from 200 miles away.
Saying hello,
just being like, "What's up, fucker?"
Appreciate it. Anyway, back to the Switch. They're doing Luigi's Mansion as well.
Oh, that's not on Switch.
It's not on Switch?
No, the original Luigi's Mansion is going to 3DS.
It's getting a remake. Keyword remake.
Why not just Switch 2? It can't be that hard.
That's my biggest complaint too, is that...
Why have they not filled in the backlog of old Nintendo games?
I don't know.
Because I was on the eShop last night looking for something, and I was like, I'll see what retro stuff they have. And I opened it, and all of the retro categories were 0.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, they have the categories, so I assume they plan on doing something, because obviously that's what they did on the 3DS with that. But
I had heard their plan was to phase out the 3DS eventually.
That's what, yeah, exactly. I was about to say right now.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Well, no, that's literally what they wanted to plan on doing is employing the Switch as their portable console.
It's
basically like
it's a screen. You can take it with you, and then you clip it in a thing, and it plays on your TV. It's perfect. That's all you need.
I saw a kid playing it at HEB the other day.
Yeah,
he looked like he was having a great time.
Yeah, no,
he didn't have a 3DS.
My brother is of a certain age, and he loves it. He takes it anytime I'm down there with my folks. He's taking it everywhere, just doing all of his things with it.
Plus, I mean, with having like handheld consoles out with their regular consoles. I feel like Nintendo's just trying to do too much, and
I feel like they're just dividing their customer base.
Exactly.
Like if a game, especially if a game launches on both, like that's money that they put into 2 separate launches, and the customer's probably only going to buy one of them.
Yeah, and it's going to be the Switch.
Yeah, I'm going to buy anything I can for the Switch because there's nothing for it yet.
Yeah. Well, and there's a bunch of people like you that are even more diehard fans about, Nintendo as a developer, and they needed that game on the Switch. Specifically that game, Luigi's Mansion, which is huge cult following. And I think they're missing out on an opportunity. Just as much as a company can miss out on an opportunity, I think they're really gonna shit the bed on this one if they don't put that on Switch.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure. Do you think that they're gonna realize that and that they're eventually gonna throw it onto the Switch?
I hope so.
I think not. I think they're gonna release it on 3DS, and everyone's gonna say, "Why isn't this on Switch?" And they're gonna show up at E3 next year with some dumb music game where you wave your Switch controllers around like crazy.
I really hope not.
And they're gonna have Lana out there pretending to be having a good time doing it with them. It's gonna be just real awkward.
I'd be having a good
time. My god, do you work for Nintendo?
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, exactly. He does PR for them.
I do Nintendo PR, guys. It's gonna be awful. Buy it. You're gonna hate it.
You're gonna be really mad.
It's not gonna. The online play is real bad. You have to use a mobile app if you want to chat with your friends while you're doing it. And there's not going to be any games to play with your friends anyway.
Don't get mad at the guy at GameStop. It's our fault. It's a hot pile of shit. Don't yell at the fucking guy at Walmart. He didn't know either.
Oh, man. No, look, I like my Switch, though. I'm glad I got it. I can't wait to take it on the plane with me in a few days. When I go to Hawaii, because I'm a global citizen.
You just had to throw that out.
I'm a man of the world, Wesley, and I enjoy partaking in the customs and traditions of other people.
I'm sorry.
And that's why instead of just hanging out here, I'm going to go visit someone else. I'm going to see how other people live.
All right,
okay?
Jones. Meanwhile,
no, I'm just being sarcastic. I'm just going to go try to learn how to surf.
He's going to learn how to surf, yeah.
Is that partaking in the customs of other people?
Yeah. Also, Mai Tais, I hear those are dope. I'll see what that's about.
Oh, you never had a Mai Tai before?
No, I was a bartender, and anything more complicated than beer, I didn't make for myself.
Your own, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good machismo way to go about it. It's like
into the shift. Beer.
I put beer in my body, and I put whiskey and water in my body, and that's it.
Yeah.
But no, I think something about the Switch that I like is that it's the first console that I'm like, I need it. Like I have to have it.
See,
and I didn't even feel like that.
I didn't feel like that. Like I got my tax return, and I was like, all right, look, we run this network where we review games and stuff. And I think it would be good for us to have it so that we can cover a wider range of content.
Yeah.
But I didn't really have any strong desire to buy it. And then I got it in my hands, and it kind of overtook me. And I was like, oh, man, this is going to be fun.
My biggest thing, too, is this right here.
Zelda. He's holding up my copy of Zelda.
Yeah, I'm holding up a copy of Zelda.
Okay, so here's my story with Zelda, right?
Oh, God.
My old boss at the game store where we used to work, She got her Switch on day one. She got Zelda on day one. And she brought it to the store one night. We were closing, and I was like, hey, I'm going to try this out. I played it for about 3 minutes. I killed a couple of... I didn't know what they were. And then I got into a chest and I don't know what it was. And I realized I don't really care for this game. I didn't like the bow physics. I didn't like how long it took me to run to get anywhere. And so, but then... I got my Switch, and I was like, I need something to play. So I picked up Zelda. I brought it home.
Because I told him to.
Yeah, on Ethan's recommendation, I picked up Zelda. I brought it home. I played kind of for the rest of the night, and I was like, all right, I'll see how far I get into this. Because I rented it, and I was like, I'm going to return it. I'm not going to try to get too into it. And then I ended up playing for 4 days straight, and now I've had it for like a week, and I've got the Master Sword, I've got the Hylian Shield. I'm leveled up, I don't know, 13 or 14, 15 times. It's been real fun for me hold on. We're going to take a breath real quick.
Hold on.
It looks like Ethan's about to die.
Yeah, my ears were like pounding. Everything's going good.
Yeah? All right, Ethan's taking a milk break. No, I'm good. Think so. We're going to keep filling. I might cut this. I might not.
Y'all fill it.
We'll just talk.
Y'all fill it.
We'll just, yeah.
I know the point.
This is the international symbol for that. All right. Anyway, yeah, no. So I ended up really loving Breath of the Wild. I think if they keep putting out more high quality, big, fun games, not necessarily just big, but like big and full of life games, then I think it can do really well. I'm worried that they're going to coast on Breath of the Wild for too long, though.
Well, I mean, I could see that, but
because like it's still selling pretty well, and they released more stuff for it.
Well, the thing is, I mean, they could coast on it all the way up until they get Smash Bros. Out, but then their cornerstone is out, and so what are they going to do from there? I think that Nintendo needs to start bringing in more of the like bigger title games that you get on other consoles.
Yeah, well, they're doing. They've done Doom. They've got Skyrim because it has a chip in it, so it'll run Skyrim. And
I didn't know that.
They're going to release it for anything that it can run on. Yeah, so they've got Skyrim, they've got Doom, they're doing Wolfenstein early, I think this year is supposed to be Wolfenstein.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, which, I mean, my problem is I'm already playing Wolfenstein. So, like, I don't know if I'm going to want to play it again when the Switch comes out.
Oh, probably
Or when
not.
it comes out on the Switch.
I remember, whenever the Wii was, like, still a big thing, just the first Wii.
Yeah.
My brother got Medal of Honor, and he had like the little gun piece for it. And I played that shit for days.
I had 007 GoldenEye Reloaded, which was an awful game, but it had the gun controller.
It was like weirdly fun.
It was
like, no matter how bad
kind
it
of
got.
addicting. I played paintball mode, so like they would skew off in random directions and like drop like crazy. It was pretty fun. I definitely think they should try to steer away from the movement control gimmick. Like, it's fine to incorporate it, but it shouldn't be the selling point.
Yeah. It was fun for a little while, but it's kind of phasing out a little bit. And I mean, like Xbox tried it with Kinect, it just wasn't a splash.
What's that thing called?
PS4 tried it for a little while, wasn't a splash.
Device that basically detects the motion.
Accelerometer?
Yeah.
Wow.
They have that. I'm sorry.
Don't know where that came from.
But
Ethan is currently just eating a tortilla in his microphone right now. So sorry if you hear that.
So here was what happened. No, my biggest thing about it though is that within the tablet when you're playing Zelda, you can run into shrines where you have to use the tablet as like a motion device. I hate that. I hate it. I can't stand it.
I've never met a shrine. I've yet to run into a shrine where I've had to use motion controls. I use it with the bow so that I can fine tune the aim because I have my sensitivity set really high, and that joystick is so little. Like I just throw my bow around when I'm trying to aim. But other than that, like I haven't really had to use it for anything. You want to just finish that bite. This is how we do it. This is how TNG works. I hope you weren't expecting quality. That's not what we're here for. Oh, wow.
Maybe not even quantity, just it's just there.
Occasionally we'll put something out. It probably won't be that great. We'd love it if you listen. If not, we understand. All right. You done with your milk and tortilla break?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right.
There's probably a lot of background noise going into your mic.
Well, I didn't mute it this whole time. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they can't hear you.
Mm-mm.
Okay. He's got his mic muted. We just figured
they can probably hear me now. I'm sure.
Okay.
Oh, so you're unmuted?
Back on?
No, I'm unmuted.
You were just muted during background noise parts.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
That makes me
I'm
feel
glad we
a
got
little
that
better.
worked out, guys.
Yeah.
That was important to me.
It's also interesting, and I have the only working pair of headphones right now.
Yeah, it is.
So, when it comes to actually hearing this podcast, I am the only one that can hear it.
Yeah, you'll just have to tell me how it was.
Yeah, it's kind of just blind.
All right, look, we have taken almost 20 minutes on the news. So,
This isn't news.
We're not even done with the news yet.
we're not even done with the news yet.
So,
we're gonna blow
Fortnite.
We're going to blow through our last couple of things. Fortnite
wants to do a mobile app.
Yeah, I heard they also want to do Switch.
So
I don't know if Switch can support that kind of infrastructure on the network.
Runs 60 frames per second.
The Switch?
No,
Fortnite.
The PS4 and Xbox versions can run 60 frames per second.
Yeah. I don't know if the Switch can.
It looks nice.
I don't know if they have the multiplayer network to support that.
That feature is huge though, and to me, that's part of the reason that I enjoy playing the game now.
I'm a PC player, and so I've always had that.
What's that like?
It's really nice.
Well, I mean, it is. I mean, and I have a PC. I play PC, and Wes as well as a PC. He plays PC, but
I don't know. Nice. Something about console. I don't even know what it is anymore. It's just something that brings me to it more than a PC.
No, I'll concede. I enjoy playing my PC when I've got the night to myself. Like I'm off for the night, and Amber has to work or something, and I'm gonna sit in my room and I'm gonna play like my game, and I'm gonna enjoy myself. Or when I have friends who also have a PC and we get online and like play Overwatch or something like that.
JFK Reloaded.
We might cut that out.
Yeah.
Or we might not. Who knows? It's a real game. It's out there.
It's definitely a real game. I discovered that.
But console, I think it definitely has its place. I'm not going to argue that the master race has to stand alone. We just, are the master race.
Oh, so we deserve to exist.
Yes.
That's very, very...
Nazi
PC platform review.
Look, the farmers need a peon class, all right?
Yeah, sure.
Anyways.
I just read the Harvest Gypsies.
Yeah, exactly.
So, back to our last part of news. I believe it's our last part. Infinity War was moved from May 4th to April 27th.
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. apparently got that done
on Twitter. It was through Twitter.
I saw the thread. I'm pretty sure that was a publicity stunt.
Oh, definitely. But it was an awesome one.
So why do you think they moved it up? I don't know. I think they did it because Deadpool 2 opens. It would have been 2 weeks after. Now it's 3 weeks after.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they just don't want to. I think they want 3 weeks to not compete with Deadpool.
Yeah.
In sales.
Well, also, too, not only that, but to separate themselves from Deadpool more?
Kinda, a little bit. Until they just buy Fox.
Until Fox, because it's going to happen. Mark our words. Mark my words.
I don't care. I love this.
Yeah, there's some untitled Marvel Fox movie coming soon.
Yeah,
there?
I saw that.
Yeah, untitled. So that just means that Disney is going to own the rights. But Fox is still going to produce the movies.
I hope not. Fox is really bad at producing those movies.
I mean, Deadpool's amazing.
Is Fox the one that
diamond
does
in the rough for Fox.
Fox does
the X-Men series.
Yeah, that's right.
Which the X-Men series has is 8 of them now. Hold on, there's
since First Class.
There's 1, 2, 3, Origins, First Class, the Wolverine. Days of Future Past, Logan, and Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's all of them. So they have 9 movies. Of those 9, I can safely say 1 and 2 were good, but they don't hold up now.
Are we going to count Deadpool?
Logan is good. No, it's not part of X-Men series.
Right. Just
maybe. It's not official yet.
Colossus and...
have only been in Deadpool.
Yeah, but they're...
Well, in that version.
Colossus was,
He's been in X-Men, but...
The original trilogy.
A different one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he throws Wolverine into that thing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, 9 movies. I can safely say, if I'm going to sit down and watch them, there's 2 that I like, for sure.
Which 2 is that?
I still love... Days of Future Past, even though everyone says it's just okay.
I enjoyed it.
I liked it. I like it better than First Class, only because
First Class is my favorite.
First Class is a really good one. It's better, but I like Days of Future Past more, just because it was a little more fun. I feel like.
I mean, I don't have anything against. I have everything against Apocalypse because I thought
Apocalypse is just.
I thought it was just god awful.
Just blue
I thought
lights
the writing
and a
was
big,
terrible.
a big gray guy.
Yeah, I think they totally played down Apocalypse. Nothing to. Oh man, what's his name?
The guy that did Apocalypse.
Come on, Poe Dameron.
Poe.
I'm blanking. It's 4 a.m.
The guy that plays Poe?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't remember that guy's name.
It's 3:18.
Louis Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno?
Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah, okay.
Levi Levy.
Testes 1, 2.
Oh god.
But
anyway.
no, nothing against him. I just thought it was a really bad movie.
I barely remember watching it, and that's how uneventful it was to me.
Yeah. No, I watched it and I remember nothing. I don't remember any of it.
I remember a lot of
at one
messed
point,
up buildings at the end.
Doesn't Quicksilver, he runs through a whole building and saves everybody.
Yeah.
And then they shoot him with a sonic cannon and knock him down.
I don't even remember
even
that
though
part.
he's fast enough to outrun sound.
That was the coolest part, was the whole
Oh,
house
his scenes are always the best.
Because,
I really like that guy that plays him, whose name I can't think of, but he was in American Horror Story, too.
Oh, yeah.
he's just a really good actor in general.
Yeah.
Gosh, I knew his name, but I know his name, but
At
I don't
one
remember.
point, I did.
I'm pulling it up, don't worry.
He's
Days.
curious.
Oh, you're curious.
Anyway, all right, so that's all the news. Right? Are we done with the news?
It's news.
Finally?
Only half an hour in.
Cool. I'll put a timestamp in the information. If you want to skip past our news segment, it's half an hour.
We suggest you do. We suggest you just stop.
It's not
listening.
very good.
Just stop listening.
Okay, so the first topic that I think we should lead with is the essential games. Just because I think that's probably going to look better. We'll do dream crossovers as our second topic if we have time. If not, we'll just do another episode where we talk about it. Let's talk about essential games, though. We've been kicking this around for a while. We were going to put it out as a text article on our website, but we thought there would be too much conversation about it.
Evan Peters. Quicksilver.
Evan Peters?
Evan Peters. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool. Glad we
now,
got that done.
Now we're off of news.
Where was I?
Now we're done. Now we're done. Don't worry about it.
Anyway,
It's fine.
we're going to put this out as an article. We figured there would be too much discussion involved, so we wanted to do it on a podcast instead. But basically, we're going to list out a few categories of big popular game categories, and then we're going to throw out the game that we think you need to have to fit these categories.
Are we doing this each of us picks one, or we just throw out whatever we can think of?
Look, I almost want to steal from the Weekly Planet, because they have a rule where the first person to say something, you just agree with that, or you fight to the death about it. But in order to, prevent this going on forever.
Be an asshole regardless. So
yeah. No, look, I say we each throw out our suggestions, we talk it out, we see what we come up with for each category.
And see how many fuck yous we draw up in the meantime.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
First category, we're going to do party games, because that's something we've been doing a lot, is playing party games with whoever's in the house at any given time. I put out an article 2 or 3 days ago on our website, unconventional party games, unconventional games for the group.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all read it yet, or at all, if you want to.
If you're about that kind of thing.
If you're about it. I think the list went Friday the 13th, something else.
Not Friday the 13th.
Not Friday the 13th, yes. No, Friday the 13th, Until Dawn was on there.
Oh
Basically
God.
every horror game ever.
Yeah, most of the horror games.
Don't do that. Don't do this.
Oh, man. Did you hear it?
I heard it. It was nasty.
I
Sorry about
scratched
that.
my beard. I'm sorry.
That was really gross.
we might have to cut that
Just do it
out.
one more time.
That's
All
a
right.
very sour face.
It's really bad.
It's not nice.
Friday the 13th, Gang Beasts, Towerfall was in there, Until Dawn, and there was one more. I don't remember what it was, but it was solid. It was a good pick. I'm glad I stand by it, whatever it was. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes,
Oh,
which is a great game.
Keep talking and nobody explodes.
Ethan, did you ever get a chance to play that?
Yeah,
I haven't played that one yet. Y'all told me about it.
It's a good time. We can do that eventually.
Always a good time.
Look, I think right now we would all agree that it comes down to Towerfall or Gang Beasts, right?
I kind of stand alone on this one, but my favorite party game used to always be Mario Party.
Yeah, you stand alone because it's cliche.
It's cliche.
It's the go-to.
I would still bring my GameCube out just to play like Mario Party 6 or something.
Okay, rule for this, current gen or PC?
Okay, then I'm going to go with Gang Beast.
Okay. Alright, we got Gang Beasts, we gotta vote for that. What do you think? You don't have to pick, one of those two. I just figure...
What are the two? Gang Beast and
Towerfall.
And Towerfall.
I mean, those are the big ones, but if you have something else...
do. But if you have a better idea... Like, honestly, I had a really good time with Until Dawn with a group. And Friday the 13th, too. They're both a lot of fun.
I think we collectively have a great time playing Gang Beasts and playing Towerfall.
We do. I think Gang Beasts might even be more fun.
Party-wise, had the best time playing a game we were just talking about a minute ago, Smash Brothers. Because growing up for me, that's what it was. But in high school, where I went to high school, in the city, in town, Smash is a thing. It's a real thing, and if you're whack at Smash, you fucking suck. You're not going to get laid. Like
tournament
players. No, I'm not even saying that. Like, we'd go to parties. I would go to high school parties where the vatos and the homes were, too. And they had Smash on the screen, and it was something. It was a very common thing, and so legitimate like parties, house parties. When you think of like the douchey experience of it all, that's where it was laid down. That's where I had some good times, and it was one of those it was a skill that was required.
That was your Modern Warfare 2.
But the rule was current gen.
Oh, so current gen?
Yeah. I didn't want to interrupt that rant because it was a good story. But...
I kind of want to go back to the rant real quick. So that was kind of like your like Modern Warfare 2, like 1v1 on Rust.
Yeah.
Like quick scopes.
I mean, we had that too, but that was an online thing. But if we're going to do current gen, yeah. I'm going to go with Towerfall.
Really?
Yeah.
So we got one for Gang Beast, one for Towerfall.
I feel like you enjoy Towerfall more.
I enjoy Towerfall more. I feel like it depends on the group that we have at any time. Because if it's like us three and like Amber or Kirby, then Gang Beast is more fun.
Yeah. But I think if you were going to have like, I think Gang Beast is an acquired taste. I mean, we were really able to pick it up fast. But in that same token, I feel like that Towerfall kind of has, I guess, a concept that's already known. This 8-bit 4 in the corner kind of deal. Yeah, and you see that with Splunky, sort of. Not that it's 8-bit, but that's the deal. And I think with Gang Beasts, you have to know your way around a controller pretty good.
Yeah.
Not even that well. It's 4 buttons. You just have to know what they do. You have to learn what they do.
Well, exactly. But
all right,
we still haven't done that.
No,
throw your ass when you're fully conscious over the rails. It doesn't matter.
You've convinced me. I'm gonna go Towerfall as well.
Yeah,
I think
compelling argument.
They're both great, and you should get them both. But if you've got people coming over tonight, and you need to have one of these games. You need to have a game to get Towerfall.
Yeah.
All right, I'll I'll fall into that.
Oh, he's conceding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that. That was too
It's
easy.
just, you got all those variants. You have all the ways you can change it up and keep it fresh.
He's got a very ugly face about that. I don't think he wanted to concede.
The rounds go so fast.
I enjoy Gang Beasts so much more just because I kick y'all's asses.
Oh my god.
Oh, please.
That's not even fair.
You remember earlier when you almost went without scoring against Derek? Derek was up on you 3-0.
He was up on you.
Me and Derek were tied 3-3.
Oh, that's right. Oh, and then I won 5 games in a row. That's right.
Oh, yeah, when I wasn't playing. That's right.
Oh, you were too.
Nah, I don't remember that.
Derek is Tanner's roommate who plays the least amount of video games of
That's
everybody
true.
within the
He doesn't
group.
do any of the really lame stuff that we do.
Yeah, he's a lot cooler.
He's a lot cooler than us. We actually, speaking of, we tried to record a podcast with him.
That was great.
And he's so cool that he was really, really drunk and had no idea what we were talking about. That'll be probably up on Patreon pretty soon as well.
One day.
Maybe
far away.
Maybe
earlier.
We just spent like 10 minutes on Party. So
yeah, but this is a podcast.
Yeah, we spent like 5 minutes on Party.
We're grooving.
Oh, we only spent 5? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because at the 29 mark, you scratched your fucking shit.
Oh. Yeah, that was gross.
I had to make.
I still have that itch there, and so I've been like leaning back to scratch it.
Just
Get away from the mic before you do it.
All right. Next category. And y'all, if you come up with another category, feel free to throw it out. I know we have the ones that we listed beforehand, but if you have something else, feel free.
I might.
Next category, competitive online. I didn't put shooter, but it doesn't have to be. You could, if you're really into like Dota, you could throw that out.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go shooter.
But yeah, I'm gonna say Overwatch for mine. But go ahead.
My personal favorite is Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, Siege over Overwatch.
I'm actually gonna have to go with Siege on that one too.
Really?
Well, here's the deal: is that it might change my mind to burst everyone's bubble. I'm just this week, just within the past 2 days, actually, I gave Overwatch another chance. I was a salty dog, played the beta, checked out the game, played a bit of the game. I didn't like it, and objectively, I was wrong because and I am definitely, I could say that too. But I knew before I had started, replaying it again this week, I was wrong. It's amazing. The hype is real. Everything about it is amazing. I love it. But I'm not going to go for it just because it does have a good following.
You haven't gotten that into it yet.
Well, there's that.
There will be a day.
I have a legitimate reason though, wherein
this answer.
I know a lot more people personally that like to play Siege than they do Overwatch.
See, I own I think 2 copies of Siege, like on PC and PlayStation.
Yeah.
And I still have yet to play more than like a round.
I own 2 copies of Overwatch and 1 of Siege, and I still have probably put in like 10 times more hours in Siege than Overwatch.
What copy do you have it for? What console do you have it for? PC?
Xbox One and PC.
Ooh, you should let me borrow your Xbox One copy.
It's digital.
You fucking...
I do game sharing, so...
I know.
Yeah.
How does that work again? I've never done that. I know a lot of people that have done that actually.
So if you have like a friend or family member or something that you trust a lot with like your account info and whatnot, like I have my cousin, and so what you do is my account's home Xbox is his Xbox, and his account's home Xbox is my Xbox, and so whenever you buy something on an account, you can play it on that account anywhere, and you can also play it on the home Xbox on any account.
On any account.
So the way that it works is when he buys a game, I can automatically play it on his home Xbox, which is mine. And whenever I buy a game, he can play it on my home Xbox, which is his.
So if you make your console, if I make my console your home Xbox, will that kick him off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
you can also do that with PlayStation, by the way.
Yeah. I actually understood the concept. I just wanted our viewers to know if they didn't know. Because some people don't know anything about it. And they don't know the way they
Actually, I remember whenever me and Tanner first became friends, he was working at GameStop, and he called me out of the blue one day, and he's like, hey, how does Xbox game sharing work? I have a customer here, and I don't have an Xbox.
Yeah.
I have
who's
no
this?
idea what I'm doing.
Who are you?
I know it's out there. I know it works.
Yeah, no, that did happen now.
But anyways, my argument on Siege is that, and I know that this is another point that I stand alone on, but I feel like Overwatch is more fun-loving and Siege is more competitive.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I think Overwatch definitely gets really competitive. I played in Comp Season 1 on Overwatch, and it was brutal. It was so brutal, I got sick of it and didn't finish my placement matches, so I didn't get my badge like I wanted. I only have my Comp Season 2 badge.
I don't care. I don't need it.
Yeah.
It's not worth this. It's not worth this. It's too much.
And I enjoy competitive stuff, but, man, it's brutal.
Man.
And the matches are long and competitive, but, what are you going to do,
Yeah, I agree.
Matches can be really long on Siege and competitive. I had one time that was 40 minutes long just because every single round was taking the max amount of time, and we played all the rounds possible.
Sorry if y'all heard that.
No,
we were adjusting the microphone. Okay. I will not concede on Overwatch.
I'm not going to concede.
I'm not expecting you to.
I will agree to disagree on this one.
I heard Siege.
No.
Yeah.
No, I would say, first of all, if you're actually looking for advice on which of these two games to get, you're probably going to like Overwatch more. Just because you're probably going to be more casual about it.
Yeah, just very dependent, but yeah.
I think it depends on what kind of player you are, too.
Yeah. Overwatch, I really like the variety and all the characters.
The thing is, if you're looking for more
if you want something more realistic and gritty, then Siege is
then
that.
Go play Call of Duty.
There's no 9-foot German man with a giant rocket-powered hammer in Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
But
there
is
everyone
we don't
uses
know
that in their
Sledge.
life. Everyone uses that in their life. But I guess that wraps that one up.
Right.
Yeah, competitive, agree to disagree. It's either Overwatch or Siege, but it's Overwatch. All right.
Yeah.
Story-driven games.
Okay.
Single player, really one of those games where you don't skip the cutscenes, which is rare for me. I'm a cutscene skipper.
Always skipping cutscenes.
Always.
I'm
not here for cutscenes. I'm here for action.
I really have to think about this one because I've been playing multiplayer exclusively for the past 4 years.
Yes. Yeah,
3 things that I don't fuck with. It's rattlesnakes, condoms, and cutscenes.
No, I would love to say Zelda for this one, Breath of the Wild, but if I'm honest, I've skipped most of the cutscenes. I haven't read any of the dialogue. The gameplay is really fun.
Grand Theft Auto 4.
That's not on current gen.
Actually, it is on backwards compatibility.
It
is literally backwards compatible.
Literally. Yeah, if I had to pick one. Ooh.
I'm between.
Oh man, I'm in trouble now. I had one in mind before even coming out here now. I'm gonna go with The Witcher and say really? That yeah.
I skipped every cutscene that didn't.
Oh no, I've been playing it. I personally played The Witcher since the first one. I was really really young to actually know the story when I was originally playing it, especially the second one too, because it came out on 360. Not to reveal my age, but but I was very into the third one, and I think the story itself was really really great.
Have you read the books?
No, I haven't.
I've heard the books are really good. I haven't read them.
Good friend of mine has, and he's definitely recommended them.
I'm gonna have to go Horizon Zero Dawn. I should have been Game of the Year last year. It should have been Zelda.
We're gonna beat Zelda.
I'm a sucker for good bow play, and it had really good bow play. it was really fun, and the story was good, and the characters were grounded. I was interested in everything that happened. One point in the middle of the game, I thought it was wrapping up, and then they threw me a curveball. Whoa!
That's
I had
left
no
field.
idea what to do.
Where am I?
It's a really solid, good original.
I mean, I know that for a fact.
But also, I really wanted to say the Arkham series, right there. I've been binging the Arkham series.
Yeah, I was about to say, but you're kind of on a biased binge. I'll call it that too.
But I mean, as far as Batman in media that's not comics goes, those nail it.
I haven't had a chance to play it, but how is Assassin's Creed Origins?
It's actually really good. I did
like
put
skip
up a review
cutscenes
on the website.
good or like?
Oh yeah, you skip every cutscene.
I skip a lot and I watch a lot. I don't know.
So you skip some and watch
the
some.
The story's really emotional. Spoilers for Assassin's Creed Origin. You are avenging your son who was murdered by the 5 high rulers of Egypt. Like right in front of you.
Okay, spoiler for any Assassin's Creed, you're avenging someone who got murdered by a high someone.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
It's huge spoilers.
It's got a better story than most of the Assassin's Creed games. But also, like, they're so talky and long.
Yeah, no, that's something that's kind of how they always have been, though. I think, personally, that's just how I feel about it. So.
All right.
Well,
so what are we?
Yeah, we haven't
Zero Dawn.
Are we The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt?
I still don't really have a real one. So I think
we'll join a camp then.
I think I'll go with Horizon on that one.
Yeah.
Because I barely played The Witcher. I mean, I barely played Horizon 2, but I had more fun on it.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to concede on that one.
Have you played Horizon Zero Dawn?
I have.
You played all of it?
I haven't played all of it.
You should play all of it.
I guess I will put my hat in the ring. I'll be conceding today.
Okay.
And just throw my vote towards that.
All right.
Because I know
what about
objectively
Injustice
it
2?
is a great game.
Injustice 2 had a really good story for a fighting game. It just
is a fighting game.
I don't feel like it fits in this category.
Yeah.
But look, if we're gonna do fighting games as a category, it's Injustice 2.
Okay. Do we all agree on Injustice 2?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Easily.
All right.
Man, that was a quick category.
There you go. DC superheroes, Mortal Kombat, perfect.
Great fun. The customization's awesome.
Yeah.
I still really love it, and you can play as the Ninja Turtles now.
And it's also a fairly good party game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one.
We have a good time when we play it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Let's do retro as the last category we have listed. I think what we meant by that was games that have been HD remastered.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because it's current gen. So.
All right. Well, not really current gen anymore, but I would say Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, because as a kid, like, I fucking loved that game.
That was a good release. That was a hot release on Wii U. That was a
really good one.
I still pull out my GameCube every now and then to play that too.
Yeah, that's one that's easily up there. No problem.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't fit the rules, but
that fits.
It's a good one.
It fits somewhere.
Look, I was gonna say the Arkham series.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they got the remaster.
We get it, Tanner. You like
the
Batman.
remasters are really bad, but the games are still really good. Now,
speaking of remasters, Spyro the Dragon.
That's coming up. That's going to be the correct answer when it happens.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the only good Call of Duty.
Look, the World War II is actually a lot of fun.
4 is the best one.
I like 4.
Yeah, because 4 is the one that did everything that actually was like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, Modern Warfare 2 really just played off of 4.
Yeah, well, I just developed more on it in a lot of great ways. Black Ops 1 was
the first one I actually got pretty into.
See,
which one?
Black Ops 1.
Oh, okay, see, Black Ops 1 was the last one that I actually liked.
Yeah, it was the first and last one I really liked.
Ever since then, I haven't liked one until this past year.
I liked Infinite Warfare. I loved the zombies.
I had a little bit of fun on the Infinite Warfare zombies.
Zombies to me...
That was just when I was playing it at your place.
Yeah, zombies to me went dead after Black Ops 1.
Have you played the Infinite Warfare?
Black Ops 2 zombies, I had a lot of fun playing party-wise.
I haven't really had a fun time playing zombies since then.
No, World at War was the first zombies.
No, have you played the Infinite Warfare zombies?
Yeah.
Have you played the different levels? There's zombies in Spaceland, which is the first one.
Yeah, I only played
have you done the Blaxploitation Chinatown one where you learn karate and they introduce a whole kung fu mechanic?
No,
it's
my
roommate
roommate played it though, and he didn't like it, and I honestly, it sounds bad, but I couldn't get into it. I tried. I played a good amount of zombies on his game and everything. I tested it out, and I didn't fall in love with it. I didn't enjoy it.
It was fine. Okay, so it's gonna be the answer is Spyro when it comes out by Spyro.
If and when.
If and when. It's been announced. Until then,
was it announced or was it leaked?
It was announced. Leaked. Oh, it was it official?
It was confirmed. Yeah. Ooh. As far as I know, at least.
I thought it was leaked.
No.
I'm on the internet.
I'm pretty sure it was announced. That was. I'm sorry. I put my hand.
No, leaked. Rumors.
Between me and the microphone.
Spyro the Dragon PS4 remastered leak. Yeah. All these are
actually.
Titles.
I played the Jak and Daxter remaster, and that was pretty good. Ratchet and Clank, the new one. It's not a remaster. It was okay.
It's a new one based on a movie based on the old one.
It's a new game based on the new movie based on the old game.
So this is from GameSpot by Chris Perea, February 15th. Spyro the Dragon remaster of PS4 coming this year report. Early games of Spyro the Dragon series are in line for a remaster set to launch later this year. They'll apparently be released exclusive for PS4 at first, with the possibility of other platforms later.
Oh. How would they be on other platforms?
Because Sony doesn't own Insomnia like they used to.
Oh man,
I think that's right. Because
that's a pain.
Because of Skylanders.
Yeah, because of Skylanders. That's why Skylanders is not. That's why Skylanders is.
Skylanders was a launch for Xbox One, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's weird.
It was for both.
I know it was big on Wii.
Both of them, but I mean,
what else are you gonna do?
Ever since the original, 3, Spyro the Dragon, Ripto's Rage, and Year of the Dragon, I don't think there's been one that's singularly been on the PlayStation.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Back in my day,
Spyro
was only on the PlayStation. It's Spyro and Twisted Metal. That's what you bought for your PlayStation.
Yeah.
Back before the bad Twisted Metal.
That game is awful.
I love Twisted Metal
really,
Black.
really bad.
I still play that sometimes.
No.
I think I put that in my games that deserve a remaster.
I'm not a huge fan actually of Twisted Metal.
I'm a big fan of the gameplay.
I haven't played it in a very long time, but I remember being in love with it.
Spy Hunter. Yeah.
It was same concept, but it was like 1-on-1. Each person had a car. It was a spy car and had machine guns and rockets and mines and stuff. You drive around and shoot each other. It was a good time. I really like it. I still have a copy.
Video game.
Yeah.
Drive around, shoot each other. Boom. Video game. You go, you shoot some guys. Boom. Video game.
I don't know why I just thought about this, and I don't even know why I'm throwing it in here, but is anyone else sad with the way that Sonic the Hedgehog has gone?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I remember being in love with those games, way back, and then I was trying to look for newer ones that came out, because I was like, I'm going to try it out again, but they all just looked like shit.
Yeah, they're pretty bad, except Sonic...
Oh, which one are we talking about?
Mania.
Is that the one where it's 3 different Sonics, or...
It's a third-party studio that the company basically contracted, and they just kind of remade an old Sonic game, and it's really good.
But it's it's the classic
I know
format.
What you're talking about.
But it's the classic format, pretty classic graphics, and the studio was like, "All right, now it's time for ours," and everyone hated it.
But
the other
but wait, there's more.
Yeah, there's one that either just came out or is coming out soon, and I just tried watching the trailer, and I couldn't even sit through that because it's like
Sonic Forces.
Yeah, is that the one where it's like retro Sonic meets up with modern Sonic, and then also like robot Sonic, and then they fight all of the villains?
I don't know.
That sounds. I know. The most
like
recent Sonic Forces was just terrible. I've had people come in and be like, "Yo, this wasn't even worth my time at all."
I don't know. My first console was a Sega Genesis, and I had Clay Fighters, Afterburner, and Sonic the Hedgehog, and like that was what
sounds
I
like
played.
a good time.
I mean,
Not to date
it was
myself
picking up
there.
too. Like they were able to break away from that traditional format when they went and Sonic DX,
Sonic
right?
Adventures. Yeah.
Sonic Adventures DX.
And then
director's
Sonic
cut.
Adventures 2 even.
Mm-hmm.
Did they ever do like a Super Mario World type Sonic game?
Sonic Adventures was not really, but it was the most kind of like open world-ish one that I can think
Yeah.
of.
Because I feel like that could be okay. Look, no. Here's the problem. All right, I'm gonna lay it out for you, and you're not gonna like what I'm about to say. Because I love the old Sonic game. I had it on Sega Genesis. I was a big fan. Sonic is dead. Sonic needs to die. Gaming has moved beyond the point where going really fast in a direction is a good enough game mechanic to sell a game. And he's not a good enough character to stand on anything but that mechanic.
Well,
They built him because of Mario, and they wanted an identifiable character for Sega. And the core gameplay of the original was really fun because at the time
it was simple.
It was simple, and that's what the system could do.
That's all we could maintain.
And it worked.
Was simple. That's all we could handle within our brains. And the attention span was simple.
But
it
now,
was too complex. People couldn't pay attention to it.
Now you've got like just crazy 4K. You've got your first person shooting.
Yeah.
Fortnite. We can handle more. The systems can handle more.
You can build and shoot people at the exact same time.
Yeah. It's time to just let Sonic go.
Just let him go.
All right, I guess I can fall into that. I'll keep playing my old ones and enjoy them, but
still enjoy the old ones, but there's
don't try anymore.
I can't think of anything, and I've thought about it. I can't think of anything that could be done with Sonic where I would go, yeah, that's good. That's what we need to do. Like, because if you change up the whole gameplay, it's like you might as well just create a new character
that goes really fast.
Well, no, I'm like if you were to do like a Super Mario World game with Sonic, you might as well just do it with a different character. It doesn't have to be Sonic. All the things that make him are outdated, and I can't think of a good enough way to change it and keep it still necessarily Sonic to justify it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that. So, have we come to a conclusion on a retro game yet?
Yeah, I think that was just took a tangent.
Does Towerfall count?
No.
It originally released on the Ouya.
I don't care.
So,
oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I'm counting that as retro.
I think I'm gonna stick with my guns on Wind Waker.
It's just total violation of the rules, but
I'm gonna go with obviously we agree that the right answer will be
Ben drowned.
Spyro.
Ben drowned. Jesus.
That was Wind Waker, wasn't it?
No, that was. You're joking, right?
Ben drowned. It was Wind Waker.
Was it Wind Waker? I don't think.
Or was it Ocarina of Time?
Y'all got me doubting myself. Oh man,
it was
no? It was Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's Majora's Mask.
Yeah, no, it was because that's like a part of the story is the day-night cycle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I will say Crash Bandicoot. Then if it's not Spyro,
was good. It actually looked really good.
Yeah, I think if you want to play retro, I'm a complete biased. I'll admit to it too. First video game I ever played was Crash Bandicoot Warped. And Spyro the Dragon. Those are two games I played first.
Spyro was mine, yeah.
So where are you standing on retro?
Well, I really liked the Crash Remaster. The problem is they took out the Wile E. Coyote floors, so it's a lot harder than it should be. It's a lot harder than it used to be, but I still enjoyed it. Like, I don't care. Any of them. Actually, you know what? I want to do that disc game that we played that one time on a demo unit.
What the?
Because that's a remaster of an old arcade game, and I really liked it, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere.
Are you talking about when we were at GameStop?
Yeah, we were hanging out. We played the demo
yes,
unit.
I totally remember that.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah.
Wait, we gotta find a name. We gotta find a name.
We found the name for it one time, didn't we?
What are y'all?
It's
a
game. It's two people on like a tennis court with a disc, and you hurl it back and forth at each other. It's like dodgeball, and you can catch it, and you can change up your throws. Like you can throw it into the wall for ricochets and stuff like that. It's like Pong meets dodgeball on crack.
I can't think of any. I can't think of anything for that.
And it got.
I'm gonna start looking it up while y'all are talking.
It's an old arcade game, and it was supposed to be re-released on PS4. Actually, it might have been like an old Atari game.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, it got re-released on PS4, but I've never been able to find it anywhere. Like, it's not on the PlayStation Marketplace. They have a knockoff on the eShop for the Switch called Disc Jam, but it's in 3D instead of 2D. You just look like you have a splitting headache.
I'm completely honest with you. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I can tell.
I am fighting the urge to sleep right now.
Hey, you shouldn't have drank milk.
It's so good. No, it's so thick.
Have some water.
Where is it? No, I was like, yeah, give me some water. That'd work great. Oh,
I don't care if you use a straw. It's okay. Fine. Did you move your throat closer to the mic for that?
Yeah, I definitely picked it up too.
Great. Awesome.
Is it called Disc Jam?
No, Disc Jam is the one on... No, Disc Jam is the one on the Nintendo eShop.
Oh, it's on PS4. But it's definitely not that.
No, yeah.
Alright, well, we'll find it.
It's out there.
Eventually.
Look,
the truth is out there.
I'll put it in the description.
Alright, but it's that game for me.
The truth is out there.
It's the 2D disc throwing game.
Yeah.
Don't talk. I'll go into X-Files right now. You don't even know.
Please, let's save that.
Alright,
save that
so
for the podcast.
That kind of closes it out for essential games, but a category that I was kind of thinking about, guilty pleasure games.
Guilty pleasure games. All right. Senran Kagura.
I don't even know what that is.
It's Splatoon, but you're bikini-clad women.
My God.
And you play with water guns on the beach.
Yeah.
And then there's finishing moves where you hold them down and spray them.
Yeah, you seen those I'm going to jail memes? Yes.
Look, that's not my real answer. I've never played it, but I've seen the box art, and I
giggled at it.
I giggled, yeah. I let out a little...
Turned into a 12-year-old boy every time I see it.
Guilty pleasure games.
Guilty pleasure games.
Oh, man.
I already have mine.
Does it count if I found it in a pop-up?
I don't know what kind of pop-up you're talking about either. It's a little scary.
What kind of pop-up I'm talking about.
It's a little scary.
It's a joke.
Okay. I was just going to say Madden for me because, I fucking hate Madden, but I play it every single year.
Yeah,
as much
I'm
as
going to go
That's
with...
what you, I text you and you're like, I can't come over and play Madden. I'm like, why?
I don't know why.
You've played one before.
That's me. I was going to say FIFA.
No, FIFA's fine. FIFA's different.
Well, yeah, I guess, but
a little bit.
For
Madden, you click a button to call a play, and then just kind of let the play run.
Soccer
well,
fan.
That's not entirely true.
That's pretty true.
Maddens have gotten better.
Yeah,
but I will say Tecmo Bowl, on the NES Classic was a crap ton of fun.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's probably I have more fun playing than I do Madden. There's only 3 plays. So.
Or electric football on a table.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Those are okay.
I'm just throwing stuff out. Look, I haven't played a Madden game since Madden 2004. So
I think McNabb was.
I still have a copy of NHL 2001 on PS2. I'm a big fan of that game.
NHL is a lot of fun. Yeah. Actually,
I still have a NASCAR 2003 game.
See, there
on
you
GameCube.
Go. One of my favorite things to do is turn up the puck elasticity to 100 and the power multiplier to 100, and
bang.
get on the ice and give the puck to my goalie and slap it into the goal across the ice.
See, I used to play NASCAR with my cousin whenever we were younger, and we got so bored just driving around for like 90 laps that we started just doing this thing where as soon as the race started, we would just start wrecking into everybody until all cars were totaled, except for ours, and then we would quit the game and then start over and do it again.
Nice.
Yeah. Y'all would quit and restart and do it all over again.
All right.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay, hold on. We have to answer this real quick.
Uh-oh.
Guilty pleasure. You're going to go FIFA. You're going to go Madden.
Yep.
I'm not going to go Senran Kagura.
Please.
Which I'm shocked that I can remember that name. I'm not even sure if that's right, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
No, it's Senran Kagura. Yeah.
Oh, man. Guilty pleasures is tough because I don't have all that much pride to begin with. You know, it takes a lot to make me feel guilty.
His vote's on the pop-up. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the pop-up.
Let's see. I don't know. Just glance at my games and.
That's what I was trying to do, but.
See what I have.
Batman games, maybe.
You have the show down there.
Games. What?
You have the show down there. Farming Simulator 17.
No, that's not mine. That's my roommate's.
Really good
game. That's definitely your guilty pleasure then, if you can't admit that it's yours.
I played it once on a demo unit, and I put a tractor on the train track, and there was no explosion physics. So it just pushed the tractor around the train track, and I was like, this is dumb. I don't want to play this game.
Guitar Hero?
Is that a guilty pleasure? All right, I like Guitar Hero. I haven't played the new one. I still play Guitar Hero 3.
I really don't enjoy the new one. I played it for like 3 hours, but
the new one does not count.
I don't know. It doesn't have the same button mechanics that it used to. It's not like
they have the 3x2 grid now, which is something. Look, I stick pretty much to the same stuff. I still play 007 all the time. I guess that could be a guilty pleasure.
No.
You can just jump on Madden or FIFA.
Yeah.
I don't play either of those.
Okay, well then
NHL 2001. That's my answer.
Boom.
Alright, so we're not going to agree on anything?
Nope.
Okay.
When should we ever do that?
You don't need an essential
When do people actually agree on things, you know? Come on, man.
Okay. So any other categories for essential games?
I think we covered everything pretty well. The party game, we got that done. I can't think of anything else you really need. And we could do VR real quick.
I don't really need. There's no essential VR game for me, so
no. I would go with.
If you have VR,
you to die.
If you have VR, I expect you to die.
I've play it like 30 times. So.
Yeah, big fan, love it. I beat it so many times, and I just keep going back. All right, there you go.
Next
all right.
on the agenda.
We've been going on for a little bit now. We should just do Dream Crossovers, I think, on its own podcast. We're at like the hour, 10-minute mark.
Okay, yeah. So what else is left?
We can wrap it up. We've got.
Go ahead and call that a close.
Yeah. What were some of the segments we were going to do at the end of this?
You know what we're doing right now, kind of.
What we're reading or watching or playing.
Let's name this segment right now. We're going to call it the
My Happy Place.
My Happy Place? No.
No, because mine's not that happy.
Box of tissues.
It's what we're
jar
reading,
Vaseline.
or watching, or playing right now.
And our thoughts on it.
Yeah, and the thoughts on it. I don't know. What was that thing, that reading list you had to fill out when you were a kid so that you could get the pizza party?
No, man. Get your AR points.
The AR reading list?
Yeah.
Let's just call this AR points.
We're going to call this AR points.
AR points.
All right. So
what are you into?
My AR points this week, I started watching this show on Netflix because I'm running out of shows on Netflix. It's called Z Nation. And it's one of the worst fucking shows that I've ever seen.
God.
But I'm in like season 3. I'm so deep that I'm not going to give up now. And it's
it just looks so bad.
Everything is bad about it. The acting, the writing. Z Nation.
Z Nation.
Yeah, it's like the acting is bad, the writing is bad, the CGI is bad, the everything's bad.
There's nothing really good about it.
Yeah, I mean,
But you're in.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw a spoiler out here because I hope that no one ever watches it. There's a guy who gets cured, but he can't. It's like the whole show's everyone trying to get his blood to cure everyone else, but he controls zombies now. So like he mind controls zombies.
That's dumb.
Yeah,
that's really dumb.
The whole nation was nuked, but there's still like thousands of people alive, like
why doesn't
everywhere.
he just give people his blood?
No, I don't know.
What a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
So that's my AR points.
That's your AR points. All right, what do you got?
I'm not gonna get. I'm reading a book right now, but I'm not gonna get too deep into it because I'll be talking for about another hour or so.
Oh God.
But on Netflix, it's called First Team Juventus.
Wait, you can read a book on Netflix?
No, it's. I'm watching a series, obviously, on Netflix. Or I just started. I mean, the episodes are 40 minutes. There's only 3 live right now. It's called First Team Juventus, which follows Juventus Football Club, which is an Italian team.
Okay.
Italian club. Well, my favorite club, actually.
What?
Yeah, Chelsea is my number one.
I was gonna say, I thought we were going to see a Chelsea game.
Chelsea is my number one, but so is Juventus.
When
They're both
going to see a Chelsea
They
game?
both.
I don't know. Eventually, I'm a man of the world. All right, I like to go experience other culture.
First time I saw an
I
international
forgot.
football match on TV was Juventus and Inter Milan, and Juventus won, and I was like, screw it. I was like 8 years old. I was like, that's my team.
That's my team now. It's pretty much how I
Yeah.
ended up following Brazil in every World Cup.
Yeah, and that's the same thing kind of happened too. Is I was around 8 years old, and I was like, these are the days in like Balak and DD was just getting his start in Chelsea, and I was a big John Terry fan. I still am. So, but anyway, the show First Team Juventus, is following them this season right now, and I enjoy watching it a lot. It's pretty awesome. So,
all right,
you get like 10 AR points for that.
Yeah,
thanks.
That's almost a pizza party.
Thanks, Mom.
And by that I mean we could go get pizza after this if you don't want to.
It's
4
in the morning,
Um,
and we won't stop till it's 4 in the morning.
All right, Tanner, what's your AR points this week?
I have recently started the DC Rebirth storyline.
Ooh.
I really like the first issue with Kid Flash.
It's nice.
Kind of outside of time and space, looking in, trying to get things restarted. It's really good. Actually, I finished that one, and I'm going to follow up. It's been going on for a couple of years now, and I'm too far behind to keep up. And they do so many. They do one for each hero, and they come out, I think, every 2 weeks. They're twice monthly.
Oh.
So if you're following it, that's like 12 or 15 twice a month to read. It's a lot. So you can't follow all of it. I'm going to do my best to follow Nightwing and Batman because I like them.
Batman.
Bad because I'm bad. And but next on my list is The Button, which I'm really excited about. It's Batman and the Flash trying to hunt down. It's the Watchmen, but they don't know it's the Watchmen.
Where are the other
they don't know what
buttons?
that is.
I'm not wearing hockey pants.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty excited. I think it's gonna be really good. I definitely love the first issue. I didn't know that you could buy comic books on iTunes, but you can.
Sorpresa.
So I've been doing that. Also, I started the Bob's Burgers comic book series. It's pretty good too.
Yeah, no.
I didn't even realize that was a comic book series.
It's pretty good. Actually, the first issue is free on iTunes. So
okay. Well, that'll be my AR points next week.
There you go.
Now we know.
Or it'll be Z Nation.
It's my super short show.
Ding!
Does anyone remember that? My sister used to watch that all the time on Disney Channel.
Yeah. We don't need to keep talking about it.
No. I wasn't going to keep talking about it. I was trying to remember Indie Spotlight. It's something we're going to do. Do we have an indie game to spotlight this week?
I haven't played any.
Look, I promised the developer of Airmen that I was going to talk about it. I have played it. It's pretty good, especially for being developed by a solo developer. You can tell he's put a lot of heart into it. I'll put a link to the Steam page in the description. It's It's pretty complicated.
Dope.
But you get to build a steampunk style warship and airship.
Oh, that's right.
That's kind of badass.
Yeah, and you float around and you raid other people's
Get
created
to go
airships.
shit on other kids for no reason.
Yeah, basically. Or
Yeah.
in
All
my
by
case, I spawned one enemy and got sank like immediately.
Yeah.
And it's all by a single developer?
As far as I know, yeah, he's a really nice guy. I saw him talking about his game on Reddit. I messaged him and told him I wanted more information. He sent us all free keys.
Oh, that's right. I never did
that's
look
right.
at it, to be honest.
Yeah, redeem your key if it's still there.
All right.
Wherever it's at. Somewhere out there.
I'm pretty sure I still have an extra key too. If I do, we'll do a giveaway or something.
Maybe far away. No.
All right, so does that wrap it up, or?
I'm out of things to talk about.
I'm out of things to talk about.
I could ramble on if someone else had an idea, but
Well, we're at like an hour and 15 minutes, I think.
that's
good.
a pretty
It's
good
good
amount
talking.
of time. I was
Yeah.
pushing for the hour 30 mark, but
Oh, really?
yeah, I mean, may as well.
All right.
No, by the time we edit it down, it would probably be like an hour or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
To cut
So
out some dead air.
some dead air. Some tortilla eating on my part.
No,
It was
I'm
delicious,
that.
by the way. Please don't delete that. That was so
Leaving
good.
the tortilla sounds.
All right, so that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. So thanks for listening. If you stuck around this long,
You know what to
check
do.
out-
You know
check
the
us out.
you know the routine.
Yeah. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to my channel.
Tell your friends.
No, seriously, we have a website. Check out our website. We're working on it. If you have any suggestions, things you want to see on there, let us know. Find us on Twitter at the Nerd Grind, right? Is that our Twitter?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Or the official Nerd Grind or something.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty
And
sure.
we'll
it's
post the
Nerd Grind.
link. It's fine. It's
Yeah,
done. Don't worry
we'll
about
post the link. We'll post an ad.
We're just a few
You can
guys
catch
here,
us
dudes.
on Twitch on Thursday nights. We're going to stream on Twitch.
Around
Not
8,
this
9
coming
PM.
Thursday if this gets up in time because I'm going out of the
Tanner.
country, the continental United States.
Yeah, I was saying.
Because I'm
Tanner.
a man of the world. I'm a
Tanner.
global citizen.
It's the Nerd Grind on Twitter.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad we got that.
Yeah,
On Twitter,
on Twitter.
it's like that's part of the title.
Yes.
That is the title.
The Nerd Grind.
At
it's
the
at
Nerd
the
Grind.
title is This is the Nerd Grind on Twitter. No,
And you're
it's
watching
it's
Disney
at the
Channel.
Nerd Grind.
I kind of wish that was a video. Now.
Look, we're done rambling.
The little
Check
wand
out our
flicking
website.
there.
Check out our Twitter.
We're done
Too many wands, not
We'll
enough
see
potions.
y'all. We'll see y'all soon.
Too many wands and not enough potions.